If you've ever opened a role, gotten a lot of applicants, and still felt stuck, this is for you. Hiring does not usually slow down when there are no candidates. It slows down when there are too many of the wrong ones. And what that actually creates is not momentum, it creates more work. Here is what unqualified applicant overload really looks like. You open resumes with good intentions. You plan to spend 20 minutes or so reviewing them, and suddenly an hour is gone. You reread profiles because nothing clearly stands out. You flag a few candidates, then unflag them. You tell yourself you'll come back later with fresh eyes. Follow-up starts to slip, not because you forgot, but because you're unsure who actually deserves the role. And somewhere in the middle of all this, a quiet thought creeps in. What if I already missed the right person? This is not a motivation issue, and it's not a skill issue. It's what happens when too many early decisions rely on gut feeling alone. When every candidate requires manual evaluation, hiring turns into constant second guessing. And that creates something most teams do not expect: decision fatigue before interviews even begin. At that point, teams usually respond in one of two ways. Some push harder. They spend more time reviewing, more time comparing, more time debating. Others slow down. They become extra cautious. They wait longer before moving anyone forward. Neither approach fixes the core problem, because the issue is not effort. It is that volume has replaced clear signals. Teams that move forward with confidence tend to do something different early on. They do not manually evaluate everything. They do not rely on instinct alone to separate signal from noise. They use guidance early, so their attention is focused where it actually matters. That does not mean removing human judgment. It means protecting it. When early signals are clearer, reviewing feels lighter. Follow-up happens faster, and decisions feel more confident instead of rushed. Most teams do not label overload as a hiring problem, they just push through it. But this moment is often when hiring starts to cost more than it should. Next, we'll talk about why good candidates so often get buried early and what strong teams do differently before interviews ever start. If this feels familiar, you're not behind. You're just at the point where hiring needs a different approach.